Peace, peace. This is Marcus with Focus Collective. I wanted to get on here really quick and address some things that I was seeing in recent times. Um, in my day to day, I come across a lot of different people, and as we all know, there are people who are generally just um, disgruntled in general, just based off the experiences that they have. They don't take too kindly to their experiences. They haven't mastered the art of alchemy or transmuting their experiences or just making their experiences conducive to their growth or having a positive outlook on any experiences they may have. And the effect of that is they may be a little bit more aggressive, or they may be a little bit guarded. And that's just simply to say that, these people haven't taken accountability or taken charge of their own life. And this is extremely important. Taking charge of your own life is extremely, extremely important, right? Because A, nobody's going to do it for you. B, people in high places will start assigning purpose to you outside of what you were naturally put here to do. And the third thing is that you will not ever feel fulfilled if you don't take ownership and take control of what that journey may look like. So that's to say, nobody's out here to get you, right? Nobody's out here to say, hey, such and such, you will fail. I want you to fail. Of course, there are some people that don't care to see you win, but generally, everybody don't want to see you fail. And sometimes when we go through life, it looks like a lot of people want to see us fail, but it's just the lack of self mastery that we have to date that it makes it seems like that um, everyone is out to get us. And the more that we take a step back and we say, hey, what do I have to learn about this situation? What do I have to study about myself or about a particular circumstance that I responded to in not the utmost way, or not the way that it'll bring me to my highest self, to otherwise get me to that point if I were to encounter the same situation again. So take that to an account when you go through these situations. When somebody say such and such don't like me, why wouldn't they like you? Why do they even care? And what about this situation? Why don't they like you? What about this situation do I have to learn? So if this person say they don't like me because I excel at my job, right? So what about yourself is reflecting that perspective? Think about that. Is that an insecurity in yourself? It's so in some aspect, because your outcome of the world is just a projection of what you are already feeling on the inside, or your in introspective projection. So what we want to do is, first of all, be humble. we need to encounter all of the encounters. We need to we need to approach all of the encounters we have every day with a little bit of humility, a lot of humility actually. And we need to say, hey, this person might not be having the best day, and what can I do to not make it worse? What can I do to actually help this person? What can I do to actually be leave this person better than my encounter with them? And that's tough. That's really tough. It requires, in a lot of instances, a lot of mental discipline, right? We tend to react instead of respond. And what that means is when we are interacting on our day to day, when we get into these conversations or encounters, this person might have a bad day. And, we are quick to pop off. No, no, such and such ain't have to do that. Why they singling me out? Or this person, you know, they don't like me, or, this, that, and the third. But take a step back and just be like, um, I didn't ever do anything to this person. So he has no, or he or she had no reason to come at me like that. So let me chalk it up to this person has a ways to go in their journey, and seeing that they are projecting out just what's intrinsically already there inside them. So we need to be like that with ourselves as well. If we are not at peace with the world from a mental standpoint, the world is not going to be at peace for us at all. So we need to take accountability, and we need to take initiative on a lot of our encounters. And when we do that, we get a lot of results from that. For example, today I wasn't having the greatest day out of the week. And how I turned that around is I saw a army officer at the store, and I decided to pay for his things that he was checking out with. And um, as prior military myself, um, as I saw him as an officer, and I saluted him, and I said, "Hey, thank you for your service, sir." And I told the cashier to put it on my bill, and I paid for his things, and that gave me a feeling that negated my prior experiences earlier, where I had the encounters that put me in a negative headspace. So that's a little bit how we can transmute uh, the negative in our days or in our lives. We negate it with positive outlooks, positive affirmations, and acts of kindness, acts of positivity, just spreading love in the world in any way that we think we can do that. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to pay for other people's things, because a lot of us don't have the resources to do so. So love can be displayed in an infinite amount of ways, and we just have to figure out and pick one. So I just wanted to get on here and say that the world is not out to get you if you are the one taking control and being in the driver's seat of your own destiny. The world will not be out to get you. Romans 8:28 says everything happens for your good. That just means that whatever your outlook is on life, that's what you're going to attract. So you have to speak highly of yourself, speak highly of others, and think highly of yourself. Have positive thoughts. Maintain the control of your thoughts, and try, for every negative thought, replace it with 2 or 3 positive thoughts. So then you will be attracting more positive circumstances throughout your days and throughout your life. So these things will be attracted to you a lot quicker. And like the scripture says, it says everything will happen for your good. So instead of the word good just means attraction. The law of is acknowledging the law of attraction. So everything will happen for your good, meaning that if you think negative things will happen to you. If you think positive things, positive things will happen to you, or happen for you. So if we take initiative over our thoughts, our speech, the way we carry ourselves, and maintain the confidence throughout all of that, everything will happen for our good on the positive end of things, and you will be able to overshadow the negative instances and experiences that we may have over the course of any day, or any time in the future. So when we get ahead of that, and I'm going to be talking about later on, talking or uh, playing chess with life. Life is actually a chess game. Stand ahead of your problems and keeping your problems behind you, instead of going to chase your problems, to solve problems, to try to get ahead of it. And because when you do that, you'll spend your life doing that, unless you take a little bit of initiative and try to get ahead of that. But yeah, that's it. You can follow me on Facebook, Marcus Track Prodigy Travis, on Instagram, Chief Executive. I'm still building everything out. I'm going to make a Focus Collective page, because that's my coaching page. I am a certified life coach, so you can follow me for more content. We're still getting this thing rolling. This is one of many. Uh, with that being said, peace, love, and light, and y'all have a good night. Peace.